It's almost 1 in the morning as I'm making this, but as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm at a roadblock. I just don't know anymore. I'm not going to go into specific details as it doesn't need to be put out there in the internet. I'm going to keep it as broad as I can. Let's just say there's trust issues between multiple people, and this trust issue goes towards one person in particular, and this person gets really upset about it. This person just is having a breakdown as of now. And in the midst of defending and searching for the truth, things are getting emotionally tough for me. Not because of that one person, but of multiple people in my life. This one person in particular, of having a history of speculations and things that have happened. Unfortunately, those past experiences get carried over to speculations that are made to this day. And while I will have phone conversations with this person to get to the bottom of whatever is being speculated or whatever assumption is being made out of, depending on the situation, this person would think that I have no trust when I do. This person has promised me things, has told me things that I have no reason to not trust nor not to believe. Because I do believe, I do trust. But we have other people where have strong beliefs of not trusting and not taking the time to find out the truth. I'll go through a lot just to find the truth when it comes up to the one person in particular. I would go through phone calls after phone calls after phone calls, many people for many hours to get to the bottom of whatever happens, while other people, just by either a post or being told something, will create an assumption and believe it with utmost confidence, while I would refuse to believe said assumption unless proven. And since no one would take the time to prove said assumption or speculation, that's where I always have to go into calling that one specific person head on and talk to them about it, or calling multiple people that know, or good friends I should say, with this specific person, and having to talk to multiple of them, or even when it comes up to just one of them, to get to the bottom of it. There has been times where I have disproven past assumptions, and even still to this day, they still have strong beliefs of what they were thinking at the time of that situation. And I want to say ignorance, but I don't know. This one specific person, at this point, no matter what this person says or does, gets, how should I say, gets looked down upon in a way. This person would just have multiple people start thinking and saying things, and this person has now recently just been very silent, has been very upset, has been very close in her own bubble. To the point where this person hasn't talked to me in a while I'm usually a person that would go to talk a lot of, depending on whatever situation. I was always a person that, I guess, at this point I can just say she, because I've said her, but that this person, she would come to me and talk to me to get through a lot of her problems. And at this point, there's just been so much thrown at her within such a short amount of time. We're saying maybe within the span of 2.5 months, a lot of stuff has occurred, and I think now she has finally reached her lowest of the low, to the point where there has been very minimum communication with me, come to find a very minimum communication with even her parents, and very minimum communication with even her best friend and other friends. In this current situation that I'm dealing with as I'm making this video, is that a new kid came to the state, and all I know about this new kid is he's shy. He plays for the football team of the school that my friend of this person goes to, and this person came here for the reason of losing someone, serving the country, and losing a house, to which now this person has come here to stay with grandparents and mother and siblings to live with. And with this person being shy and a new kid in school, no one talked to him, and all I know is that this new kid came to, or no, not came to the specific person. At first it's vice versa. She knew of this new kid, did not talk to him at first, and once she heard of what has happened to him in recent events, we're talking about within less than a year for this new kid, of course, this person that I know for a long time, I know her as a very kind person, loves to make new friends, and what she heard about this new kid, obviously she felt bad for, and she went to talk to him first. She is a cheerleader, I should add, because it goes on to what I'm going to say. And the new kid, I think I already mentioned, I said, went to play for the football team for her school. It is a thing for their school's cheerleaders to wear. It's optional if asked or requested for if football players went over to cheerleaders to put on their jersey for maybe like a picture or something like that, or just for a bit of the game or post of the game, just to show spirit towards their team or their school, I should say. And just when she and this new kid weren't really friends yet, they knew of each other and they had some conversations. The new kid came over and requested for her to wear his jersey, as, like I already said, this new kid had no other friends and is shy, and she is the only person he has talked to, and all the other cheerleaders had a jersey to wear. Now, this was brought up on social media, and a lot of assumptions and speculations started on social media, and that is one of the things that started really shifting onto how this person is as of this moment. I was there during the aftermath of it, of everything going around on social media, and how she was talking and feeling to me on the phone at the time. I felt bad, and I wanted to do anything I could to prevent that to happen again. I'm not saying I had anything to take part of it. I had not. I'm not that type of person. But or I should say currently, there are people that have very strong beliefs and continue to believe the speculation or the suspicion. Well, I am currently doing anything I can to find out what's really going on, and really go further deep into how this person's feeling now. Is everything getting better, or everything's getting okay? And just finding out other things for me personally. Because like I said earlier in this video, no one else but me that I know of would take the time to call multiple people and talk to them for hours and hours on end to get vital information, to find out the truth, and to get to the bottom of whatever is going on. So with me still currently figuring out of what's going on as I'm making this video, there are people that have strong beliefs and disagree with me on things, and have told me to do things and not do things that I don't agree on. And it's just, like I said at the very beginning of this video, it's basically trust issues, I guess, sort of. Just in the midst of, like I already said, these people not trusting her, speculating her off of one thing, and using past experiences from years ago to feed in with their, I should say, suspicion as of current. And I just don't think it's fair. And this person has told me multiple times that she is grown up, she's different. The things that's happened in the past, she admits of regretting and not liking, but unfortunately those are still brought up at whatever moment, and time for whatever they are trying to use it for to get their point across. And it's kind of sad, but it's just, for me, it's just on a personal level when it comes up to the situation I'm dealing with. And it's very conflicting with my emotions, not in the fact of things possibly ending in a negative way, but more in the fact of how I am doing everything I can to find things out. And there's just a lot of people that have their strong beliefs and are strongly disagreeing with me in things, and I've gone to arguments and yelling arguments at this point when it comes up to rebuttal against those beliefs. And it's just very conflicting for me right now. And I don't know. It seems like I really have no one to talk to. And I get that technically I'm talking to myself right now on the camera, but really I just needed to, I guess, vent in a very passive way and really just give myself some sort of amount of closure for my sake as of now. And I don't know if I will do a follow-up on this regarding of whatever outcome might happen. But yeah, right now I just needed really someone to talk to. But like I said, I know I'm talking to myself technically to a camera that would be put out on the internet for whatever amount of people to see. But this is just really my way of trying to make myself feel better right now. Because I really have no one else or no other idea right now to help me get through this, or just to give myself some sort of amount of closure. So, thank you for all that tuned in and put up with my bullshit, I guess you can say. But I only made this for the reason of not just to have as a fill-in upload, but really for the reason of I just need someone to talk to. And, you know, you guys are my audience. You've grown up with me since I was 12. And there are people from this audience that have reached out when I've made videos in this similar fashion to comfort me and consult me at times where I needed it, and it does help. So I really don't want to make these videos a lot or at all for the channel, but it's just, like I already said, something for me to help get through right now, and give myself closure, as there's really no one else to talk to without arguing with them at all. So, like I already said, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Peace.